The pace of life is speeding up. Globalization, urbanization, consumerism, in ever-increasing numbers and in a perpetual state of movement and interaction, humans and animals have never been so close together. Through nature, agriculture and livestock farming, through trade and also through our food. Yet this new environment is also contributing to an upsurge in animal diseases. The natural or deliberate spread of these diseases, and especially zoonoses, the ones that are transmissible to humans, is a threat without precedent in the history of humanity. Several spectacular crises have already demonstrated the potentially devastating consequences of these diseases and the fear they can arouse. These crises have highlighted the role of the OIE, the World Organization for Animal Health, in the international sanitary early warning system and in the permanent state of scientific and political mobilization needed to fight animal diseases. They have also served to demonstrate the importance of OIE standards in guaranteeing the sanitary safety of world trade and food. These have been the OIE's missions since its creation in 1924, making it one of the oldest international organizations and currently one of the most representative, with its 167 member countries and its regional representations in all 5 continents. Equality of its member countries, scientific responsibility and dedication. The OIE's values also make it one of the most democratic and efficient of all international bodies. Today, faced with new zootonic threats, the OIE is developing its missions, strengthening its standard-setting activities and stepping up its international action in favour of the veterinary services of developing and transition countries. Because animal health is more than ever a global issue, action is urgently needed. Every year, another animal disease emerges or re-emerges. The majority of these diseases carry a risk of transmission to humans. The OIE is the organisation that ensures the transparency of the animal disease situation worldwide. Under the OIE's Worldwide Animal Health Information System, member countries must report all significant disease-related events that they detect on their territory. The OIE then alerts the international community so that each country can protect itself. The OIE is also the driving force behind worldwide research on animal diseases. Through its eminent network of 155 reference laboratories and 15 collaborating centres, the OIE collects, analyses and publishes scientific data, enabling it to assist member countries in controlling animal diseases. This internationally recognised animal health expertise is crucial to the work and actions of the OIE. It also makes the OIE the logical partner of other international bodies, such as the WHO and the FAO, and can be rapidly deployed to help countries faced with a serious epidemiological crisis. Early warning, rapid response. In the fight against animal disease, time is always of the essence. Animals and animal products are central to trade and to our food supply, and are therefore a key sanitary and economic issue. The OIE is the organisation responsible for developing the sanitary standards for world trade in animals and animal products. OIE standards are recognised by the World Trade Organization and are essential for the safety and continuity of trade. They provide member countries with effective protection from disease, help them to avoid imposing unjustified sanitary barriers and facilitate their exports. To improve food safety, the OIE is now strengthening its standard-setting work in connection with the animal production chain. Panic, loss of consumer confidence, fall in farm incomes, trade disputes, implementation of OIE standards by all member countries is the only way of avoiding these drastic consequences of animal diseases. OIE standards are developed on the basis of indisputable scientific evidence and take into account the cultural diversity of its member countries, who adopt them through a democratic process. Its member countries have made the OIE the sole reference organisation for animal health and, today, the World Organization for Animal Protection. Continuity of standards, continuity of trade, continuity of the food chain. The fight for animal health must never cease. Animal diseases know no boundaries, and the only way to guarantee the protection of each country and each citizen is for all the world's veterinary services to apply the same rules. That is why the OIE is playing a key role in the political and financial mechanisms of international solidarity on behalf of developing or transition countries. The veterinary services of these countries are in urgent need of capacity building. Helping them will ensure better protection for all. Deeply committed to policies aimed at developing the effectiveness of both public and private sector veterinary services in animal disease control, the OIE also places its action firmly within the context of the war on poverty. The OIE has thus obtained funding from the international community for essential programs on training and evaluation of the veterinary services in Africa, for example, within the framework of the ALIVE programme. For the OIE, bringing the veterinary services throughout the world into line with international standards is a priority for public investment. Responsibility, solidarity, efficacy. Together we can win the fight for animal health.
Because animal health is also important for our health, our food and economic development, and because fighting against animal diseases is everyone's responsibility, we at the OIE stress the importance of providing support to all those working in animal health. It's time to work with the OIE for a safer and more equitable world.